Hello gorgeous, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am excited to continue testing out some Jason Wu products. You've seen me try out the Magic Matte Oil Primer before, but today I picked up a couple more to play with, and I will tell you we have some big wins, including a fantastic dupe that I am super excited about. I also picked up a new eyeshadow palette from JCat Beauty. I have never tried their eyeshadow formula before, and I have some thoughts. So if that sounds interesting, you want to come play with makeup with me, then just keep watching. We are starting with the complexion today, and we are going back into this Jason Wu Magic Matte Oil. I'm not sure that this is my favorite product. A little bit difficult to apply because it is so liquidy all over my hand. And now we will go in with this Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation. It has been a big favorite of mine. I'm shaking it up. I'm going to put some on my hand. I just put one pump, and I'm going to use a damp beauty sponge to apply. We've got a problem area there, so let's just let it sit there for a minute and go everywhere else. This is a great foundation. It is, I would say, light to medium coverage, hydrating, doesn't slide off of my oily skin. I will say that I do use a mattifying primer with it, and that helps. Evens out the skin tone, lasts all day long. Very skin-like. Definitely a favorite. So I am going in with my Essence Camouflage Concealer. I haven't tried the Catrice True Skin Concealer as of yet. Comment below if you have it and think it's worth picking up. Is it as good as the foundation? I'm just going to put a little bit on that problem area. Let's go ahead and prime the eyes with the same concealer. I'm going to go ahead and set that with a little of my Wet n Wild loose setting powder. I'm going to use my e.l.f. Camo Sponge Dry for that concealer. Did a good job. Take that same damp sponge and set that under eye with just a little bit of powder. And we can use that same sponge for the rest of the face. I am going to take care of the brows next. Brush them through. We use our Nyx Brow Glue. Love this stuff. Still a favorite. While we're letting that set, we'll move on to bronzer. And I'm going to use my new Juvias Place bronzer that I have just been enjoying so much. My Luxie angled brush. It has two shades. I just mixed them both together. This is in the shade medium. Okay, bronzer is on, brows are set. Now we'll use our Nyx Brow Glue, another favorite, long-lasting. I have so many brow pencils that I enjoy, but you seem to fly through them really fast. This one seems to last a long time, so you just need a brush with a spoolie on one side and a brush on the other. Put a little bit on your hand and just very lightly draw them in. I always start at the bottom here, do that shaping, very, very light-handed in the front, make it sort of even with your inner corner of the eye, and then just start very lightly feathering up, just to be a little bit more gentle towards the front. You can use your spoolie to help spread the product, but you can make your brows as structured or feathery as you'd like. And if you're not particularly happy with how straight this line is, if you clean off that brush and go in with a little bit of concealer, you can clean that up. I'm going to put a little bit of concealer on my hand, go in with that, make sure it's clean brush, and just go right along that edge. I like the top to be a little sloppy, to look feathery, but the bottom is nice when it is a crisp, nice line. I've been enjoying this Revlon SkinLights highlight that I picked up a little while back. Let's throw a little bit of that on the cheeks. It's a beautiful champagne shade that can be a very light lit within, or you can be much bolder if you want to build it up. Now, before we get into blush, I almost forgot, I wanted to try on one of the newest Jason Wu products that I picked up, and that is his Extra Pout Lip Plumper. I'm not feeling anything yet, so we shall see. It's funny how the reviews read. Some read that it was so extreme they had to take it off, and others commented that they felt nothing, that it was, you know, and then a lot of very positive reviews. So I really wanted to try it. I can feel a little bit of tingling right now, but nothing severe. It feels like I have toothpaste on my lips. So we're gonna let that soak in, because I do have a lip color to try out. And while that is working, I have a new eyeshadow palette. This is from J-Cat Beauty. You've seen me use, what do I love? My favorite product probably from J-Cat Beauty is their Aquasurance foundation. But I've been hearing some really nice reviews about this Dia and Noche Tri-Element 15 eyeshadow palette. Looks gorgeous. I can't open it. There's no mirror, but you've got some really cool colors going on here. Looks like this bottom row here is all mattes, and then you have some shimmers going on, and they look very promising. So what do we do? I do have a green dress on. We need to incorporate that green somehow. I think what I'll do is we are going to start with this shade right here in our transition. So let's do that. Hopefully not too much fallout, because I've done my base. Just going to run that deep in the crease. Small circular motions. Shadows seem quite powdery, but I don't mind that. Just make sure you tap off your brush And make sure that you go in with light amounts and build it up so that you don't have, so that you have minimal fallout. Or none at all. That's what we're hoping for. I'm going to clean off my brush and I'm going to go in with this peachy shade right here. Just to sort of go across the edges and help it blend. Nice, smooth transition. Now for the lid shade, I think, what shade should we go in with? Maybe this champagne looking one right here. Looks promising, feels creamy. Oh, that's pretty. It's like a pale pink, little bit of champagne-y peach in it. It's got a couple different shades going on, but I like it. And it's going on very nicely. Very creamy, buttery. I'm liking the texture. I am a texture girl. Very nice. Let's take that shimmer and go a little bit into the crease to make sure that it's nice and even. Get those places the nail couldn't get in there. You always want to make sure it looks good looking straight on, but also want to look down. We move our faces a lot. So that looks good. The lips are not uncomfortable, not bad at all. I can feel the tingling, but it is definitely not uncomfortable. It feels very cooling. It actually feels very pleasant. The next product, and this one is another one that I picked up from Jason Wu. It is called the Hot Fluff Lipstick. It says it is multi-use. It can be used on the lips, eyes, and cheeks. It's a weightless formula that's easily blendable. And I'm not gonna lie, I have tried this and spoiler alert, I love it. This is a dupe for one of my very favorite nudes. If you've seen the video of my top favorite mask safe nudes, then you know what I'm gonna talk about. So, what I'm going to do is while I want this lip plumper to continue working, I'm going to use this on my cheeks. This is in the shade Biscotti. And I'm going to swatch this for you. This is what it looks like. And are you ready for the dupe? It's the Huda Beauty Matte Cream Lipstick in the shade Board Meeting. And I'm going to, here is the Jason Wu. And I'm going to put it on the inside here. They look so very, very similar. Consistency-wise, they are creamy, cream to matte, non-drying, long-lasting. I am thrilled to have found this because there is quite a big price difference on these. Let me look that up. Okay, $11.99 as compared to $25. So fantastic. I am thrilled to have found that. If you love those brownie nudes, you're going to love this Biscotti shade. And we're going to put this on the cheeks. I know we're putting that nice J-Cat on the eyes, so if you want to see me use this on the eyes, comment below and I will do it in another video. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit on my hand like so. I'm going to take my stipple brush that I have and I'm just going to put this on the cheeks. It reminds me of my Essence, the blush, shade-wise. It's a nice brownie peach, but very, very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, let's finish these eyes. I'm going to go under the eye with this. I think I'm going to stick with the peachy shade. like this color. It is orange, but it's got a lot of brown in it, so it makes it, in my opinion, more wearable. Very nice. So for liner, you may have seen I did a recent video on the Kiss magnetic eyeliner and eyelashes. I'd like to play with that again today. So it comes with a liner and lashes. Let's go ahead and throw on this liner. There's something special about this liner because I am so uncomfortable with putting on liquid liners, and I don't seem to struggle quite as much with this one. Now it says to put a couple of layers on. I believe I did. We're going to let this dry and then we will attempt to apply the lashes. Now, the first time I used this, I didn't put any mascara on. Today, I am. I'm going to put on a little bit of my Lash Princess just to see if it amps it up a little bit more. Okay, mascara is on. We're going to let that dry. I made a little bit of a mess on my eye. We're gonna let that dry so we can flake it off. And while we're waiting, let's move on to the lips. I'm going to dab off this lip plumper. Not sure how much it plumped, but it felt nice. I am gonna put a little more powder because I don't want my lip lines to be too moisturized. I want that lip liner to stick. And the next new product I have is this lip liner from Jason Wu. I've heard some fantastic things about it. I love his whole aesthetic. These are pretty. I like the way that he has things packaged. So let's go in. The shade of the lip liner that I picked up is called Leave Me Alone. It's a nice nude color there. Very creamy, very easy to apply, very nice so far. I put that lip liner on my hand here. Let's see how long. I'm going to leave it there and then let's see if it smudges very easily because I'd like to see how long this is lasting. All right, let's go back in with that biscotti lip color on the lips. Very, very pretty. Nice, nude, neutral, warm, matte. Great, great, great. Okay, I believe the eyelashes are ready. Let's go in with the spoolie and see if we can fix these boo-boos on the shadow. I think I need to increase that green just a little bit more. Go ahead and put these lashes on. These are in the Charm style. They are so soft and fluttery, you don't even know if they're on until you start blinking and then you feel that they are. So I do like the lightweightness of them. Tell me, what do you think? I can feel them a little bit. Okay, we are ready for some bottom lash mascara. Okay, bottom mascara is on. What are we missing? Maybe a little inner corner highlight. Oh, I did have one more product that I wanted to show you that we can use for that inner corner highlight. I had picked up this Jason Wu liquid shadow quite a while ago. My mother took it because she's just obsessed with all things gray and silver. So I stole this back from her that she's been using to show you. And I will link my other videos with Jason Wu products below. But this is his liquid eyeshadow, and it's just a pretty silver color. So I could throw just a little bit in this corner here, just for a little added pop. Put a little bit of that in the inner corner here. Just to add some light to the look. And do we need a gloss? I feel like we need a gloss. And let's go ahead and put this extra pout. Let's see if it has any shine to it. Great. Now we have a little bit of shine. I do want to mess with this lip pencil. And it does smudge a little bit, but not too bad. This is the completed look. I hope that you had some fun playing with me. My recommendations. As far as the palette, I think this is a great palette for under $10. I think the mattes are soft and blendable, not overly pigmented. I think that the shimmers are A+. I think that they are very, very good. I think this is a great palette. I definitely recommend it for a good drugstore quality eyeshadow palette. As far as the Jason Wu, I think this is very nice for that minty plumping feeling. Did it make my lips extra juicy? I don't know if I can say that, but it did feel nice. It was not uncomfortable, and it did add some shine, and now that cooling, tingling feeling is back, so I like that. Love the lipstick. I love the fact that we have a dupe for the Huda. I'm telling you, I believe that it is a dupe color-wise and formula-wise. They feel just the same. They wear just the same. So that is probably my most exciting thing about this. The lip liner is good. I will absolutely continue using that. So I think that covers all of the new products. This one, it's okay. I'm not noticing anything. I feel like if I powder my T-zone really well, that's gonna help basically with any base that I have. If I really make sure that my T-zone is mattified there, and I probably only have 2, maybe 3 primers that I really think work as far as my oils. Feel free to comment your favorite oil controlling smoothing primer below, because I'd love to hear it. The lashes are great. I feel nice. I do believe that the addition of the mascara helped. If you noticed, I am on a bottom lash journey. I am frustrated with mascara coming down underneath my eye. I'm using all different types of, even my Big Papa has every now and again started to smudge on me. So I am doing my research to find out what I can do to help stop that. And one of the suggestions was to look up while putting on your bottom lash mascara and then making sure it dries. So that is attempt number 1. I do have another couple of things that I am going to try. If you struggle with that, comment below. Comment your favorite bottom lash mascaras, or if you're with me and need help. But I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you've not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button before you leave. If you hit the notification bell, it'll tell you every time I post a video, which is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and have a wonderful day. I will see you in my next video.